Hey, what's going on, everyone? James here. Well, first off, Merry Christmas. It's actually kind of crazy to me personally to think that this is Christmas 2015. Um, what was it? Was it Christmas 2011? I think I did some sort of really stupid haul video where I showed off what I saw as being the phenomenal Xbox One. No, sorry, not Xbox One, Xbox 360. And the thing was, at the time I saw that as being amazing. But then all of a sudden, here we are in Australia for our second Christmas, and things are both really crazy and really awesome. The reasons for it being crazy I just cannot list in this video, primarily because I don't have the time to. But I think that, as I look back over the course of the past year, in fact the past year and a half, things have been very crazy for us. 2014 is primarily what I describe as being the hump year, in that, at the beginning of the year we were still at home, we were packing up the house. August we just moved here completely. Then over the course of the next 6 months, things got very, I suppose it's safe to say things got both complicated and very hard. But by the end of the year, I think we had slowly started to adjust, and a year later, as I'm doing this video now, I really think that we've really adjusted here to Australia, and I'm really loving it. In particular, I love our time here. But sorry, I'm straying from the main topic of the video. The main topic of the video is, first off, to say Merry Christmas, and it is also to take a look at my Christmas haul. So the first thing is, in fact you can actually probably see it already, is one of the first things I got was this Big Bang Theory Bazinga t-shirt. It actually looks pretty cool, so now I can swear my allegiance to the fan base whenever you want to. And the other thing I got in terms of clothing was actually this 8-bit Avengers t-shirt. This is actually pretty cool. Now it's Avengers from the 60s done up in 8-bit. So we have Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Spider-Man. So I have to say, this actually looks really cool. So I'm actually really enjoying, or really looking forward to seeing me pull that on. And of course, the rest of the stuff is over here. Sorry about that. Now, I'm actually hoping I can get all of this in frame. Now, if this doesn't work, I will hopefully get it to work. So, please work with me. Okay, here we go. So first off, my sister got an all-new iPhone 6s, which came with, now she no longer had a need for a cable, and she had some earphones. So these were a temporary gift of sorts, so that's pretty cool. In fact, you know what? I'm actually just going to angle the camera down here. Actually, truth be told, this works out a lot better. Okay, sorry about that. So first off, I have a giant bucket of Starbursts. I'm absolutely in love with these. So this is actually really cool. It's quite heavy too, which is crazy. So yeah, got that. Got a couple of sweets. Actually really looking forward to devouring these. So there's that. Next on the list is actually one that's really cool. This is a Space Invaders cup, which has one of those spiraling translucent straws going up through it. My sister has one of these and got this one for me, so it was actually quite nice for her. And the very last thing that she got for me was this little personal USB fan out of Target. And this is actually really cool, because the fan that I have, which is over here, hopefully this works. I'm hoping you can see that. But that fan is quite loud, and unfortunately interrupts quite a few things. So this one actually works out a lot better. Next thing on the list is actually one that's really, really cool. This is a tiny little tripod. Now, last year I showed that I got a selfie stick for Christmas. Since getting that selfie stick, I discovered that the top of the selfie stick, which your phone clamps into, is actually compatible with my tripod. So that's what my iPhone is actually being held in right now. So that I found to be great. However, what's even better about this little tripod is that I can actually now record videos from the perspective of the desk, which for me is a lot better because this would work out much more in the favor of reviews. So this is the first step to a better channel, and I really do love it. Okay, just hoping that I can straighten up after myself. Next on the list are these. These are actually little spoke reflectors for my bike. Now for me, I don't think I've really revealed this on my channel, at least I don't think so, but I'm a very avid cyclist. You know, since getting my bike last Christmas, I have just lost a lot of weight. I love cycling, so this is actually really, really cool because now I can put these onto the spokes of my bike, and now if a driver or if a motorist can't see me coming from afar or vice versa, now they will be able to see me from a mile away. So this actually works out really cool. Next are these little pins. Not something, or corkboard pins. Sorry, not something I was initially thinking of, but I have to say they are quite cool. This one, these are emojis. I think they're more suited to my sister, but this one is of world flags. Actually, some of these are actually pretty cool. So I suppose the most fun that I have with this one in particular is even before opening it up, I actually like looking at each and every little one of the pins and trying to identify what countries do I know and not know. Of course, I'm not going to reveal that now, so I can not embarrass myself. But next up is a Big Bang Theory official trivia quiz book. What's actually crazy is in the living room we have a Big Bang Theory trivia board game. I don't think we've played it in like 6 months, so now this gives us something else to use. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing this. In fact, it has almost like 400 pages, which is insane. Next up, Armband and Earphones. Now this is actually really cool. Again, not something that I was initially thinking of whenever I awoke this morning, but this is actually really cool because now I can monitor my health and all that technical stuff whilst I'm out on the bike. So I'm actually really looking forward to using this. Next up, Ant-Man on DVD. This movie, I definitely maintain, is one of Marvel's much more unique movies. And I have to say, now personally, I never really knew of Scott Lang before, going into the movie. In terms of Ant-Man, I always knew of Hank Pym, Janet Van Dyne, but I have to say, I definitely think that the movie paid homage to both generations of Ant-Man, both Hank Pym and Scott Lang. So I definitely think that this is a great movie. Very, very impressed. I'll actually go for the smaller one first. I got a Lego Dimensions Lord of the Rings Gimli pack, which is actually really, really cool. Now, at the moment, I don't actually have a games console. I think I've mentioned this before, but I definitely do. I definitely do want to play as this character in the game once I do get it. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. Put this to the side. Next up, now much like the activity, or much like the fitness, I actually have a action camera. Now, I suppose if you were to use a name for it, this is probably a alternative to the GoPro, and I'm just going to keep calling it GoPro from now on. But I have to say, this looks really, really cool. I never actually thought that I would want one of these. And the thing is, I wake this morning, see this, and I just fall in love with it. So yeah, this is actually really, really cool. So now this means now. Actually, the best thing about this is that now my videos can have a little bit more variety to them. So rather than simply doing Transformer reviews, in fact, rather than just doing reviews, countless vlogs and whatever, you can actually see me out on my bike as I use this. So this is actually really, really cool. This aside. Last up, I have another Lego Avengers Attack on Avengers Tower set. Now, I definitely maintain that this was one of the coolest sets from the Age of Ultron line. And I'm really happy to have a second, because not only will the additional minifigs come in great use, but a lot of these parts are just absolutely fantastic, and a lot of them I do need for upcoming customs that I'm potentially working on. So I'm just really, really happy to have all of these, and I can't wait to see what it holds, or to see what the future holds from these parts. Last up on the list is actually this enormous Goliath of a thing at the back. And this is actually a storage unit. Now if you're this is my inner Australian coming on, but if you're an Aussie tradie, this is the sort of place that you would store. This is the sort of place that you would store all of your some of your tools, like say nails, screws, drill bits, etc., etc. Now, for me, this works out a lot better because, unless you haven't noticed, I've been really stocking up on my Lego collection, and I've been really getting into the zone with all of this, getting many individual parts sorted out into different bins or drawers. I keep saying bins for whatever reason. So ultimately, this works out a lot better than this. Because these things are actually quite loose. Some of these are made from relatively cheap, some of these are made from relatively cheap plastic. A lot of these are actually produced very cheaply in China. But I have to say they are still pretty good for storing stuff that's loose. This, however, I guarantee will be the first of many storage drawers to enter this room, and it will definitely store a lot of Lego for the future. So, I have to say, this is actually really cool. This is the end of the video. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. I saved the best for last. Oh man, this thing's heavy. Ugh. Now, I definitely know that on Christmas, you're not allowed to have favourite gifts. But I will say this was by far the single most surprising thing I ever got. I now officially have an all-new laptop. Actually, could you say this is a laptop or a tablet? Yeah, what the hell, it's a tablet. I have to say, this was one of the very last things I was ever expecting to get. And now the thing is, I haven't actually set up the tablet in any way just yet. But I will say this, now this was actually in a completely different bag. There were quite a few things in the particular bag, so as I reached in for it, I see, oh well, there's a big thing there. I'll go for the smaller one first. I lift this out of the bag, I see it like this, and it's like, oh, what's this? OMG! No, but I have to say, this was just one hell of a surprise. Just absolutely fantastic. Again, I can't describe as to how pleased I am with this. It was all sorts of surprising, and in no way was I expecting this. In fact, most of the things that I have here, I was not expecting. So, yeah. That is my Christmas haul video done. Hopefully angle the camera up. At least, nah. Right, I'm hoping that's working. But yeah, that is my official haul, or Christmas haul for 2015. Wow. Now, please don't despair. This isn't the very last video to come out from me in 2015. Definitely keep an eye out on my channel, because I'll be talking a lot more about my plans for 2016. My hopes, my desires, my video plans, and I'll definitely be going into a lot more detail with that then. But until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, have a great time, see you next time, and Merry Christmas!